Hey everybody, welcome! My name is Kurt, aka the Vitruvian Gamer, and today I'm here with another list because previously this week I talked about the games that I bought at Spiel 2016. I bought many games, but there were also many games that in the end I did not buy. So I just wanted to talk about those and to tell you about the reasons why I did not buy these games. So I've got my list that I took to Essen with all the games I was interested in, and let's see. They are ordered by publisher, so I'm going to go through the list and I'm going to check all the games that I didn't buy, or at least the ones that I didn't buy, and I can tell you why I did not buy them. So first we have Love Letter Premium. I considered buying it, but in the end 25 euros for a game that I already have 3 times. I have the normal one, I have the Batman version and the Hobbit version. I wasn't sure if that would be a smart idea. Maybe later. I assumed that it might be cheaper in my local game store, and maybe I'll pick it up later. The other one is from Alea, was Las Vegas, the card game. Now I really like Las Vegas. It is an awesome filler game, a dice rolling game. And I saw it. It's again like the Castles of Burgundy, the card game with small cards. And well, for me, Las Vegas is a dice game, and so I decided I am happy enough with the dice game, and I don't need a game that only is based on cards. So that's that. Doodle China. I did not buy Doodle China because apparently it's just a reteaming of Doodle City. So it was the same game. I asked him if there were any differences, and there were none at all, so did not buy that. Then an important one, Behind the Throne. This was the game I was looking forward to. It was high on my list. It was by the designers of Mysterium, and it looked like a cool push your luck game, but we tried it, we played it, and it fell a little bit flat. It was okay, but it was not very exciting. So sadly enough, or luckily enough, I saved myself 20 euros and I got to buy something else. This was a letdown. So I hope this have been more interesting. What else? Colony. Colony is one of the big games at Spiel, the dice game with some deck building mechanics in there. It's a cool game, and I still believe it's a very good game, but after watching some reviews and asking someone who played a demo of it, it appears that downtime is pretty high, and so it might take a while before your turn comes back up, and I want my games to play a little bit faster. So no Colony for me. We also have, let's see, what else did I not get? I did not get Holmes, Sherlock and Mycroft, also because a friend of mine told it was okay and not very exciting, and it's a friend that I trust very much, and so if she didn't like it, I'm pretty sure I won't like it a lot either. Then a special one also, Orléans, Handel and Intrigue, or Trade and Intrigue, or something like that. The new expansion for Orléans, which is a game that I really like very much. I have the fan kit, I have the previous expansion, but I'm not getting it quite that much on the table, so I was thinking I didn't need it for now. It's probably something I will buy later during the next year or so. Let's see. Oh, there was motion pictures, movies out of cardboard by Drawlab Games. They are very nice people there, but I watched the game a little bit. I saw people playing. They didn't look like they had that much fun playing it, and the production quality, I had my doubts about it. So in the end I decided to spend my money elsewhere. Then there was, let's see, London Dread. Well, friends of mine really wanted to try this one out, but there were only 2 tables that they demoed the game in, which it was a very popular game. So we did not manage to get a demo out of it, and we still don't know how the game exactly plays or how it feels. So, well, I decided not to take the plunge and buy it. So maybe later, I hope I can try it. I hope one of my friends bought the game, so I can find out if this game is worth its 55 euros. Then there was the expansion for Adventureland, King and Princess. It was not expensive, it was 13 euros I think, but in the end I don't play Adventureland that often, and so I think I want to play the base game first a couple of times before I dive into an expansion with more stuff to do. Then there was Kanagawa, which was also one of the big successes at Spiel, the one with the beautiful artwork, and it's from Yellow Games. This was the one I doubted the most about. I didn't buy it because I was afraid that it was more about the artwork than about the game. It should be an okay game, I've heard, but it's not that it is mind-blowing. I have that many games. I have to be a little more picky in the games that I buy, so I decided not to buy this one. Then we have Gardens of Minions by Japan brand. Now this one I really wanted to have. Now it was expensive, it was I think 25 euros for a solo game with just a couple of dice and a small player board, but I really wanted it for this channel. I was too late for pre-ordering it, so I went to the booth twice very early in the morning when I arrived at Essen Messe Hall, and each time they told me they would not start selling before 10 o'clock, which was the time that I had to start demoing myself, so I did not get there to buy a copy, and that's one of the things I'm most sad about. Let's see, we have another page here. What else did we not buy? Snowblind. I'm sorry. Snowblind was a game that's also played solo. Many people like the artwork a lot. I wasn't too happy with the artwork. It's probably a matter of taste, so it didn't speak to me. A friend of mine played the demo and wasn't too excited either, so that's one that I did not get. Dream Home, it looked pretty cool. It looks very nice. People told me that it was also a very nice game, not too difficult. It's more like a gateway game, but I just wait for the Dutch version. There will be a Dutch version published, so that one it will be easier for me to get that one played here. Let's see what else. What else didn't I buy? Well, a bunch of games by Stronghold. I did get Terraforming Mars, but I didn't get the Great Western Trail, which was very popular as well, but I think it was a little bit too heavy, and the theme, I hoped it was more like a Western theme, more with the cowboys and stuff like that, but it's really about herding cattle and such like that, so it was not what I hoped it would be. La Granja no Siesta, the dice game. I saw it lying on the table for demoing, and it just did not speak to me. It was one of the most anticipated games from Essen before I went there, but in the end it just looked like it didn't have too much to it. Also, the Dragon and Flagon, I did not buy that one because I believe that I have enough with my copy of Cold Express, of which I now have 2 expansions, so I don't think I need another game in that genre. Maybe I'll get one later if I get one cheap. Did I skip something else? I didn't get any of the 2 Pandemic games, Iberia and the Reign of Cthulhu, because I think they are too similar to Pandemic. I have Pandemic The Cure, and I have Pandemic Legacy. I'm okay for now. Let's see, and that's it. So these are the most important games. Maybe another one that I wanted to address. For Gods, it was by Asmodee. It was quite hyped. It was high on the hotness list of Board Game Geek as well during the fair. We played a demo of it, and man, I really disliked that game. First of all, it looks like crap. I'm sorry, the artwork and the graphic design was really poor in my opinion. Second of all, well, the gameplay, it seemed like the game was pitched to the publisher and they saw the name of the designer who designed Dungeon Twister and stuff like that, so he is a renowned designer, and said, okay, it will be okay because we are a good designer, we'll just publish it without doing any of the work to improve the game. So it looks like it just went from the prototype to being published, and I was a little bit angry about it even, because it really had more potential. The idea was good, having like a Carcassonne feel, but real time. But the problem started with, you have to draw these tiles, you're all playing together, but there's only one bag of tiles. So you're trying to be fast and be attentive to what you're doing on the board, but the whole game you're drawing tiles and people asking you to give the bag to you. So it's really like, oh man, it's so hard. The production value, each player plays a character, so they have a player board or card, so with a wizard or a female ranger or whatever, but all the miniatures, which are that big, so it's very miniature, were all the same. They were all these wizard kind of guy, and I couldn't understand it. So you have different characters that you play, but you have all the same minis. Oh man, that was so weird. And then at the end, so you're trying to make a world like Carcassonne style a little bit, but in the end you have to place them correctly, of course, the tiles, and in the end you are just doing a jigsaw puzzle. It was like we were sitting there with 4 people trying to find out where to place one more tile, trying to fix them. They have 2 sides of the tile, so turn around again, trying to find an empty space where you can put the tile. Wow. And at the end we had to do scoring, which was also very strange. You scored for the biggest continent and you had to count all the tiles. It was a burden, it wasn't fun, and it made me a little bit mad. Yes, I can get mad as well. Alright, so these are the games that I didn't buy. Did you go to Essen and did you also had games that you were really excited for? You tried them out and in the end you said, nope, this will not be some game I will buy. I'm really curious if you also had one of those experiences. If you did, please feel free to put them in the comments, and also feel free to give this video a thumbs up, or if you're not subscribed yet, why not? Do so, subscribe, push the button, and well, you can always find me on Twitter. I'm at Vitruvian Gamer, or you can send me a long email if you want to vitruviangamer@gmail.com. That's Vitruvian with VE, not VI. Wow. Okay, people, thanks again for watching, and I see you all next time. I see you all in the future. Bye bye.